Happy New Year! This is Gordon Warner with Black Buffalo Global Missions, and I'm excited today to bring you what I would call a report on 2022, because it's been an amazing year of things that we've accomplished because of you as our partners and your generous donations that have come throughout the year. So I thought I would read you a list of some of the things that we have been able to do during 2022. One of the big things, of course, is feeding all those children. We actually, when you think about all the meals we have served 275,000 meals. That's a lot of meals. We've also finished off our children's home, which now has 233 orphans living there full time. And we've also had to have solar power that we have brought to the children's home. As you know, we have no electricity coming to our Village of Joy yet. It's getting closer, but it's not there yet. So we've had to put solar power in. So we've had to install solar power for our children's home. We've also put a new cistern right by our children's home that provides water for the children. And we have also put a tower up with 2 other storage tanks. And we still need to look at a way to, we need to buy a generator and get a pump so we can pump water up to those top cisterns. So that's one of our projects for 2023. And we've also have provided education for 375 children that from preschool all the way up into high school now. And then we have about 28 staff members that we have hired who are teachers, who are cooks, who are moms, nurse, and on goes the list. We also provide clean water for the Village of Joy, which really over about 400 people. And then, of course, educational material for those 375 students. And we also provide where they need to take government exams. We also cover the cost for that. And then this year, we've also bought new desks for over 150 students. A lot of them were having to sit on the floor, so now they have desks. So we are thankful for that. And of course, we go provide medical care for those 375 students. And even while we were there in November, we had to go into town and spend some money to buy more medicines for the kids because of malaria that they get and other diseases. And then clothing for those 375 students. We had a donation come in at the end of the last year. And so at the beginning of 2022, we bought new clothing for all the children. And then uniforms, this year we bought that for 150 students. Of course, they outgrow them, so we're constantly having to replace that. And then we also took, when we went over in October, November, we took over 250 toques, and so we were able to give the children that lived there in the children's home toques, and they just loved those. And then, of course, we've also had to buy beds, we've had to buy bedding, we had to buy mattresses, and mosquito nets for all those that are now living full-time in our children's home. And we've also had to do ongoing upkeep on our van that we have and the truck. For the van this year, we've had to buy new tires, and the truck, we bought a new battery while we were there. And then, of course, that we've also are needing to make bricks as we are planning ahead for the future high school. So we've been making bricks throughout the years, and of course, they keep bringing them to the property. And so we have thousands of bricks now that we have on site, getting closer to being ready to build that high school. And then, of course, every single day we are making disciples. I mean, they have what they call fellowship services. They do that during the Monday to Friday. And then on Saturday, the kids are having their own little worship services. And then, of course, on Sunday, we are now having services on the 3rd floor of the children's home. And the kids love to sing. In fact, let you hear them singing and worshiping the Lord. This is what takes place every Sunday at our morning. besides all that, we are so thankful for what you are helping us to accomplish. Some of our goals for 23 is to get the new cistern that for the children's home. We're going to buy, need to buy a pump and a generator so we can take water from that cistern and put it up on the tower cisterns, and that will provide showers and water for the toilets on all the floors of the children's home. And then one of our cisterns is leaking, and we're going to replace that as well. And then we wanted to build a library and a science lab. So these are some of the projects, and of course the big one we have that we're looking at hopefully starting in 23 is the high school. So again, your partnership allows us to do that, and we're so thankful for all of you. And I just want to encourage you to subscribe to this channel that you get these updates. And if you can, partner with us if you're not, and tell your friends and family about this. So again, God bless you, and we appreciate you being a partner of Black Buffalo Global Missions.